Hi, my name is Claire Mark, and this is a tutorial on Navasana. Navasana is boat pose, and it's a core strengthening pose. So to start, you're going to come to a seated position and have your feet on the floor in front of you, just a fair amount so that your legs kind of look like an upside down V. And we'll reach your fingertips straight forward in front of you. So to create a little bit of core strength, you're going to lean back until you feel your core muscles engage. Right? So the upper body is responsible for the core strength in this pose, and in your lower body, it's really actually strength of the hip flexors that hold your legs in position. So with your fingertips reaching forward, you'll lean back until you feel your core muscles engage, and then see if you can just point your toes, lifting your heels up off the floor. So this right here is a great way to build core strength. You don't even have to lift your legs up. If it feels comfortable and everything's okay, you can lift your legs up until your shins are parallel to the floor and you can flex your toes, gazing towards your toes. So again, this is deep strength for your core muscles. If you wanted to go a little further, you could work to eventually straighten your legs and point your toes. But to straighten the legs, we have to have quite a bit of hamstring flexibility. So if when you straighten your legs, things don't work so well anymore and it doesn't feel comfortable, you'll go back to that bend in the legs where your shins are parallel to the floor and the toes are flexed. Or if that feels like too much, and sometimes it just feels like too much in the hip flexors for people, you can have your toes on the floor, and again, just remember to lean back until your lower belly feels engaged. And to come up, you're going to rise up, and you can just separate your knees and place your hands onto your heels or ankles and lift your chest and the crown of your head towards the ceiling. You kind of rest here in the middle. So just to reiterate, the way to deepen the strength of your core would be to lean back a little bit more if you didn't feel it enough. And if you wanted to intensify the strength or the work in the legs, you could actually lower the legs. So if you make the V of your torso and your legs a little bit wider, you actually increase the strength benefits of the pose. So we'll go for it one more time and chat just a little bit about some different arm variations. So again, you can start with your toes touching the floor, heels are lifted, knees come together, reach your hands forward, lean back until you feel your core engage. Feel free to stay here, shins halfway or all the way up, so they're all good options. And then your hands, you can traditional pose, have the hands reaching forward. There's also, I like a variation where your hands move to opposite shoulders, crossing over the chest. Or you can try to stretch your hands straight up towards the ceiling. So if you wanted to, the full extension with the hands up and the feet stretching out, using your stomach muscles. Okay, good. And then slowly release, and you can take your feet to the floor, bring your knees wide, and grab onto the outer ankles, and then just try to lift your chest up so you feel a nice sense of opening through your front body. And that is Navasana, boat pose. Thank you.